That's right. That's right. Black at y'all niggas. Right, black. I'm in the house, family. That's right. Let me get my monitor up so I can see you. That's right. I'm in the house. I see you out there. Yes, sir. I see you. How the family doing? Okay. Teddy, is you ever coming up over them niggas? Thank y'all, family. Everybody know I've been divinely, in a divine union with my wife, my new wife, Camille. Don't y'all motherfucker give her no hell, because your ass gonna go straight to hell. Straight up. Your ass going straight to hell. Said, is you ever coming up over them niggas? Said, is you ever coming up over them crackers? Said, is you ever coming up over them actors? That's right. Hell no. That's right. Said, is you ever coming up over them niggas? We're in the house today, family. Very, very serious information. I like to have fun with the family. You know what I'm saying? As always, because if we don't take time, to have a little fun, have a little laugh, nigga go insane. You know what I'm saying? But, after we had that laugh, it's time to get back to work. You feel me? Got to get right back to work. Ain't no goddamn let up. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting, you know what I'm saying? Even when I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little tired and shit. I'll be like, no, nigga. No, get your ass up. Get your ass back on the battlefield. Ain't no reason for you not to be on the battlefield. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I get started, that energy just pop right in my ass anyway. Yeah, so, we dealing today, with a very, very serious issue about, the land of America, the land, the property, and who owns all the property. And I hear niggas out here talking about they gonna buy some land. No, nigga, you gonna buy a lot. Nigga, that's what you gonna buy. You gonna buy your motherfucking lot. You ain't gonna buy no motherfucking land. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with us. We be thinking like a motherfucker, and that's all right. Like, does that mean don't buy a lot? That ain't what it means. You know what I'm saying? But we too late in the game, with these little moves. You understand what I'm saying? Thinking shit that should have been done, hundreds of years ago, which, our ancestors had more land in, previous years than what they have right now. But through the treachery and terrorism of these racist Caucasians in the United States of America, many of our people was terrorized out of their land. We got to talk about that today too. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to deal with nothing. That's the reality. We want to accept the fate that somebody else hand us and then say we gonna hustle from that point. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We too far in the motherfucking hole to talk about this is a starting point. You know what I'm saying? We didn't work. And like I say, I don't want to keep saying that we weren't. You know what I'm saying? We slaved in this motherfucker. We didn't sign up for we didn't fill out no applications. You see what I'm saying? We didn't fill out no applications to come over here and work. You understand what I'm saying? We was forced, forced work. I don't want to say we work. We was forced, into hard slavery, hard labor to build up a nation. We ain't got no piece of it. That don't make no goddamn sense. But once you understand why your ass was brought here, you understand why you ain't got no peace and why you ain't gonna get no peace unless you take the motherfucking piece. Okay? Or take the whole pie. You understand what I'm saying? Take the whole motherfucking pie. Because that's where we at this given time. And I just really want to bring some noticeable things to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Some very noticeable before I even get deeper off into where we going today. To just, let our people know, nigga. It's just like how you cook a frog, you slow cook that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? You put the frog in the goddamn pot and, you just turn that motherfucker up just a itty bitty bitty bit. You see what I'm saying? Where the motherfucker say, God damn, that's kind of comfortable. You know how a nigga get down and it ain't hot, nigga, it's comfortable. And so that relaxes a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So the frog in there, you turn it up just a little bit and you get his ass in there. And then when it's warm, motherfucker get comfortable. And then once that, you give his ass about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and he getting real comfortable and shit, you ease in there a little more. Turn that motherfucker just a little bit. Don't turn it up that much. Just turn it up a little more. You understand what I'm saying? And then leave him in there for a minute. You understand? Let his ass get weak. If you get comfortable, you're getting weak. You know what I'm saying? You're getting sleepy, getting tired. You know what I'm saying? And you leave his ass in there 5, then go in there and turn it up just a little more and just keep that up progressively. And then before you know it, that motherfucker's so weak, if he wanted to hop out that bitch, he couldn't do it. And at that time, all you have to do is turn that motherfucker all the way up and the motherfucker be floating upside down before you know it. You cook a frog slow. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they done to our people. You understand what I'm saying? Coming at us, in a way that nowadays shit we wouldn't accept 200-300 years ago. Niggas accepted. You got niggas walking around with purses and dresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this to say it ain't no hard young G's out here, because it is. But on a real, escalated level, when I was coming up, nigga, if you tried to do some shit like that, come to school with some goddamn high heels on and a dress, they be looking for your ass. I'm just gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, niggas still was, they was still sissy. No doubt about it. But the way motherfuckers came, at a motherfucker, they didn't just show up in school. Them motherfuckers still wore men clothes because they knew the ramifications of that shit. You talking about back, nigga, when the drug game first hit, and it was G's everywhere. Everywhere, every city. It was just countless and droves and droves and droves of G's. You know what I'm saying? So back then, nigga, you dare not do no shit like that. You dare not do it. You know what I'm saying? But what happened, and after them 20 years of just constant warring and destruction, yeah, all them G's, nigga, either their ass was in the ground or their ass was locked up some motherfucking way. Okay? And when all them motherfucking G's was they came in with a new era. They wasn't, these niggas was skateboarding and motherfucking video game. Nigga wasn't in no video games. Niggas was in the trap, niggas somewhere doing something. That's what the young niggas was doing back. There wasn't even no video game. It was, but the video game thing wasn't that large. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that large. Niggas didn't have no phones in their hands. to keep them preoccupied. Niggas back then, nigga had the phone in the middle of the motherfucking car. Nigga pick up, look like the shit the motherfucking military niggas was on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker still had the cord. Nigga had the battery connected to that motherfucker. That's how nigga was talking. Niggas didn't have no phones or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So today, niggas' minds are so preoccupied with all this bullshit. It's a new era. You know what I'm saying? And in that era, a lot of other shit that's, you know, is sliding in that should not be here. And so just like they cooking a nigga slow, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and before long, they gonna bring another program that niggas is not waiting, you know, not prepared for. You know, the dominoes is falling at this motherfucking time. Somebody gotta tell our people this. You know what I'm saying? You know, the G's, the young G's is gifted. There ain't no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? Each generation is supposed to surpass the other generation. But you know what I'm saying? That's the way it's supposed to be. So it's not as if we don't have no gifted, you know, family, young G's and young, you know, queens coming up that's prepared to do marvelous and great things. But, you know, it's a lot of fuck shit out there too, and we got to speak on that. It's really no age thing anyway. It's a lot, it's real niggas against fuck niggas. That's really what it's about. All that shit niggas talking about, nigga, please. Please. I see young G's ready to clean these niggas up. And they young G's. Behind the scene, you got young G's out here talking about, oh, this young, I know young G's behind the scene ready to clean your ass up. So don't make it as if, you know, it's no old or no young thing. Nigga, it's real niggas, righteous niggas. You know, progressive blacks, Africans, you know, that see, you know, where we should be going and know the, you know, the greater things that's to be accomplished. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got time for that frivolous shit out there. Just low energy at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I say to myself, you know, Seti, dog, you most definitely, nigga, got to maintain at all times. You got to. You got to, dog. You got to. You know what I'm saying? You got the legacy of the masters on your shoulder, dog. And so when I step to the people, I got to always remember that. I got to feel comfortable that I done everything that I'm supposed to do, you know, with my walk to where, you know, the young know all the masters, know all the books, know how to go and retrieve the information. You know, I got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Then once I done handed that baton to the young G's and the young revolutionary queens that's coming up, I feel comfortable. You know, I don't feel comfortable at this time. There's a lot of bullshit that's being exploited out here. It's some real brothers and sisters out there at the same time. But it's a lot of bullshit out here. You know, and our people that been programmed, you know, they run to the bullshit. You know, whatever it is on hip hop, love and hip hop, you know, all the dumb shit that's on, you know, we run to that shit. You know, I don't even want to, you know, I watch something to inform myself on something, but then once I start hearing the frequency, I pull out of that shit quick, fast, in a hurry. And I don't do everything. It's you know, I don't even fuck with none of the major shit. If I happen to see that shit on TV, on the news or something, then that's it. But I don't want to hear all that low frequency shit, man. Straight the fuck up. You know, I got, you know, we got to be moving. You know, we trying to accomplish great shit, things out here. And you wonder why so many niggas out here with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know, nothing. You motherfuckers out here with nothing. And niggas is at each other's necks. You know what I'm saying? You know, just fucking the whole battlefield up. Niggas don't know what side they on. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking shit up. You know, and so at this time, We are in the honor of our ancestors who died out here. They don't even understand that. For a motherfucker to be here, how many people died and gave their life for motherfuckers. Motherfuckers don't honor that. Motherfuckers don't honor that. They do not honor that shit. They don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so this is where the, cooking the frog slow, they've been waiting on this time to come. They've been waiting on this time to come. You know what I'm saying? Even after the great ones passed. They knew as long as the great ones, that was a very beautiful age. But now today, they know that the commitment that motherfucker Jesus t-shirts and necklace niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga put on a t-shirt and a necklace and they think that means something. That shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now today, niggas can hide in costumes and shit today. And hide motherfucker, and people look at them and they think a nigga conscious and nigga don't even know how to spell Africa. If you put these niggas on Front Street and ask the nigga just spell Africa or spell, motherfuckers couldn't even spell it. You know what I'm saying? So today we got the most definitely, because it's real. When we talking about land today, you know what I'm saying? And look at how the Hispanics and the Mexicans is bum rushing this bitch. Okay, let's move on. We looking at how the Mexicans and the Hispanics people is bum rushing this bitch. Niggas don't understand that these motherfuckers got about 10 million more people in this motherfucker than us. At one time, we had the largest population. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a steady, blueprint, where they flooded immigrants from Europe in here. Come on over. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give your ass free land. And you understand what I'm saying? We're going to give you land and slaves. Nigga, come on over. Get you some land and slaves. And so they flooded all these motherfuckers in, because at one time, black people was in here stronger than any other. It was more blacks in America than it was Caucasians. You see what I'm saying? And so they had a serious fear in their heart because they knew what they had done to us. And they knew that retribution was, so thick in the air that you could cut it with a fucking knife. So them motherfuckers couldn't get no sleep. They couldn't get no sleep. You know what I'm saying? When you've been doing wrong to motherfucker, you can't get no sleep. Niggas in the streets know that. You can't, nigga, if the goddamn window rattle, your ass jump up and you nigga looking out the goddamn window because you did wrong, nigga. And so these people had done wrong, and so they knew that the immigration policy to bring all these Europeans in here, you understand, to get numbers on our people. And then, today you got, the Hispanic people coming in here, the Mexicans coming in here in large droves and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they got about 10 million more, Mexicans, Hispanics in here than it is black people. We don't look at that. We don't look at that and see in many pockets where we is at war. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about all that black and brown. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that, nigga. You niggas is living under false pretenses. We are in threat, you know what I'm saying, of national motherfucking security when it's dealing with black people. With these people, just piling in on us. And so when you was the number two, as far as a number, that meant a lot more. But now your ass is number three, and you falling back, because they ain't got no immigration policy to bring in no blacks. And the ones that do come over here, you know what I'm saying, they brains is whitewashed to the point, you know what I'm saying, they on the other team. You understand? That's just like what I said when you playing chess. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 of the players you think on your team, they got you got two roles. You got your major players in the back row. Your rooks, your knight, your damn bishop, your king and queen. Then you got your pawn. Well, the white side got a 3 rows because they got some niggas they got some players that's half pawns that's half white, half black. So they got a layer, they got the second row is all white pawns, and then they got a third row with some pawns that's goddamn half white. Matter of fact, they ain't even pawns. Some of them motherfuckers might be your bishop, your goddamn knight. Some of them might be the king and the goddamn queen. That's what Marcus Garvey always said. He's saying other races, when you talk about the traitorous part of their race, it's the lowly motherfuckers. But when you come in the black race, it tends to be the higher echelons of our people. It's the leaders that play the role. You know what I'm saying? But in other races, it be the, you know, the lower outcasts that play. So, you know, they got the, you know, the white side of the board got a third motherfucking row with a lot of the, you know, the knights and the bishops and the pawns and the kings, but they have white and have black. You see what I'm saying? So that's where we at today. You know what I'm saying? So when they bring, you know, them brothers, you know, and sisters over, you know what I'm saying? They hand pick them. They hand pick them, you know, where you at? But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of revolutionary minds all around the world. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. There's a lot of revolutionary minds all around the world. And so they stack the motherfucking deck on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And so most definitely the deck is stacked against black people in this motherfucking country. It's not gonna get no better. All it's gonna do is continuously get worse and worse and worse and worse. And you got to see into the future. Even these niggas out here that think they getting money, them niggas ain't getting no money. Them niggas ain't, y'all niggas are just dots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is dots. You know, and it ain't hard to knock down a dot. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you got. You can have a billion, nigga, you a dot. You ain't got no black community, nigga, that you know can support you in a time of motherfucking, you know, of danger and shit. And when you know what I'm saying? If your community weak, that's what you can fall back on. You see what I'm saying? When you look at all these motherfuckers got money, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, they stick to you know, and it ain't that the money is what it is, it's power. You know, don't get it twisted. It ain't no motherfucking money, it's power. It's power to make that money and power for you to believe that is even worth something. You know, where you exchanging and shit. And this piece of paper is, you know, is how you exchange your resources and shit. And it ain't even worth nothing. But through the military and, you know, the punking of nations, motherfucker have to accept that dollar for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So power is the, you know, this is what we talking about. We're not talking about no vote. We ain't talking about no politics. We ain't talking about no education and all. Those are all separate subjects. Power is something totally different. Power got the rules, you know, that's unique unto its own game. You know, and you can't go and apply rules to another game, to the game of power, because power is that's a bad bitch. That's a bad bitch. She don't give a fuck about nothing but remaining in power. That's key. You know, we talking power. Power is a code, and I'm gonna do that very soon. You know what I'm saying? The elements of power. And I'm not talking about, you know, what the white boy talking about. It's even more brutal than that. They don't want to give you the whole game. You know what I'm saying? But there's no right and wrong in power. The only wrong is me being out of power. That's wrong. But as far as you thinking you're going to take some morality and all of that and apply, that's why your ass ain't in none. Because every time you go to this motherfucker crying on your motherfucking knees, oh, you done took this from me, he don't give a fuck. He about remaining in power. And that's all that motherfucking matter is remaining in and expanding power. You understand what I'm saying? To get in, to maintain power and to expand power. You know, anything else is not to be discussed. You see what I'm saying? So a motherfucker ain't gonna give you shit. They're not gonna give you nothing because they, in essence, once they, you know, obtain power, the next objective is to expand power, not to give no motherfucker none of your power. They ain't giving y'all niggas no power. They could give niggas, they didn't starve niggas where they could give your ass money, and money is not motherfucking power. You understand what I'm saying? And I keep trying to let motherfucking know. Yeah, you can do some things with it till you piss off power. And then power will come and take all your shit. That's what power will do. They don't give a fuck about that. Them little motherfucking dollars, they rolling that shit up off them machines any fucking time they want. You think them white boys with all them billions of dollars, that shit is a number. You know what I'm saying? They don't even, bitch, just put me 2-3 billions in this motherfucker and keep it pushing. You know, they don't, you think they fucking with that shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Shit, half of them motherfuckers, they just put them motherfuckers a number in that motherfucker and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Little niggas playing with the dollars. You know what I'm saying? That's like Monopoly. Nigga, Monopoly is like, nigga, I made the game. Nigga, I put the little house and the little, you know, shit in the box for you and shit. Made the, and wrapped that motherfucker up and handed it to you, nigga. And you went and unwrapped that motherfucker and played the game. You see what I'm saying? But I put the motherfucker together. I put the motherfucker in the box, nigga, and sold it to you. And that's what's happening today. Too many niggas is inside the genie lamp. You know what I'm saying? And they conceive their reality locked inside the motherfucking genie lamp. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers ain't in the lamp. You in the motherfucking lamp. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand this. And so when we start to say, how do we get up out of this? Most of the time, niggas is trying to switch the furniture around inside the lamp. You don't want to get up out the lamp. You see what I'm saying? Niggas is in the belly of the beast, you know, redecorating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Say, okay, I'm going to do this, that. But you in the belly of the beast. Isn't it conceivable that you would want to get up out this beast? You know, y'all niggas done got comfortable living inside the beast in misery. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, too many generations and generations have denied reality. And each generation that did it, it put the next generation deep in the hole times 10. You see, each time of each generation for us as Black people, man, listen to me. You know, the reality is I'm not going to tell you nothing different. I'm going to be 100 with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We is at the point, and I said this long time ago, that in reality, any fucking thing we want, we going to have to take. That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, if you going to crumb, see, that's the game. For you to open up the game and start thinking you're going to put together some fucking pennies, and this bitch already got it all. You know what I'm saying? When we went over, and we're going to go over it again today, where, you know, you got damn near 85-90% of the total population fucking with 1% of the wealth. Do you understand that? So in your mind, we thinking about what the fuck is we stacking up, though? You understand what I'm saying? When you got damn near 275 million motherfuckers fucking with 1% of the wealth. Okay? That, you know what I'm saying? That's real motherfucking talk. You know what I'm saying? So in your mind, you know, does that mean don't get money? No, that ain't what it means. Get money, nigga, but understand that ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. I ain't asking nobody or requesting nobody be broke out here. Okay? Education-wise, when you look at them numbers, the numbers say it, the motherfucking numbers do not lie. Now, you got motherfucking degrees. Black people got more degrees at this time than any other motherfucking time in the history of being in slavery in the United States. So when it says that them 275 million motherfuckers that's fucking with that 0.1%, understand them niggas is in that 1%. They fucking inside 1%. So you can have a motherfucking degree. That shit don't mean nothing. And ain't no education gonna change that, because he got such a, you know, when we talking about major industry, You understand what I'm saying? We talking about major industry is already locked. Anybody to tell you that, you can get in is lying, and you can't, because, that's we talking about. We talking about electricity. We talking about mass media. You know what I'm saying? It's so many media companies that's on TV. NBC, ABC, and I'm gonna look that up. Even the motherfuckers on cable is 6 motherfuckers that's contracting all them motherfuckers out. Fact, I looked it up. They contracting all them. So don't think, nigga, Oprah, she got on, but she being contracted out. Them goddamn satellites and shit. She ain't got no satellites up there. You understand? They'll cut her shit off if just like Bill Cosby or anybody else. They got the ability. That's power. You understand what I'm saying? When a motherfucker ain't got no trump card on you and you got a trump, you know what I'm saying? That's like niggas playing spades and you got all the spades. You understand? Greater than, you know what I'm saying? You got all of them. You know what I'm saying? You got all the motherfuckers spades, every last one. You understand what I'm saying? You might leave a couple out there, but you got you got all the top spades. And so anything a nigga play, you can trump it. Bow, come out, bow, bow. Just run the whole board. Bow, 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 bow. And every time you pick the cards up, you get the trump cards back in your hand every time. So anything a nigga play, trump him. Bow, pop, bow, trump him. Every motherfucker, that's why the nigga named Trump. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, bow, bow. They always keep the trump. That's power. And understand that. I don't fault people for doing that. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm riding with my team. But, if I was in that motherfucking predicament, I'd do the same motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't fault a motherfucker for playing their cards like they got them. You understand what I'm saying? You can't fault motherfuckers, but you got to understand power so you understand how you gonna get this shit. You ain't gonna ask a motherfucker, if you stay in the game, he gonna keep trumping you every motherfucking time. At some point in time, when you know a motherfucker got all the motherfucking trump cards, boom, 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 you don't keep playing the game, bitch. You flip the table over, nigga. You flip the motherfucking table over, nigga. It's a game over, nigga. I can't win like this. You know what I'm saying? So for motherfuckers to keep thinking, you gonna educate yourself up out of this, nigga, you is confused. You's a confused nigga. You know what I'm saying? And again, does that mean don't get education? No. But education is supposed to let you know what power is. And if education don't let you know what power is, how to obtain power, how to maintain power, and how to expand power, it ain't no motherfucking education. These motherfucking educated niggas to go out there getting some old frivolous fucking job that won't change no reality of where black people is at as a race in this motherfucking country. That's reality. I don't give a fuck what degree you got, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. I love my people because I know that they great scientists, great thinkers, and I'm not knocking your energy. You understand what I'm saying? But in another space and time, you could be a king. You could be a great, scientist in our own land for our own people. You understand? Beloved by the whole nation. Niggas is over here, man, living a false reality. You understand? In this day and time. And we've allowed too many instruments, of our own reality to be used against us, such as our music. You see what I'm saying? They done took so much from us that we didn't already, we could have been, achieved great things. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done built China up. That's ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous, man. I cannot believe this shit. And I'm just being 100 with my family out here. Just like I said, I was looking on the fucking YouTube the other day, and I was just looking at, they had, great, the city video where they show what the greatest skyscrapers in the world, the greatest downtowns, the countries with the most money, the states with the most money, cities with the most money, cities with the most black people. I watch all that shit over and fucking over and fucking over different ones and shit to get a grasp geographically, how peoples is living on the planet. And damn, you thinking Asia is some, backwater ass, part of, the earth. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Asia got the biggest motherfucking cities on the goddamn planet. I mean, downtowns, man, they got a couple. Hong Kong is damn, man, listen here. Hong Kong is the biggest, that's over in China, the biggest motherfucking downtown on the planet. When I seen the motherfucking skyscrapers, I said, soon as I saw it, I said, God damn, that motherfucker bigger than New York. And it was. It was. New York like #2 when it come to skyscraper. And then, in the top 10 was like 6 goddamn Asian cities. They not Singapore, Singapore, Osaka, Japan. You know what I'm saying? Tokyo. You understand? Them motherfuckers over there got bread. China got about 3-4 cities that's dwarfing everything in the United States except New York. Except New York and Chicago. Them the only two other, the rest of the cities, niggas could go sit out. You know what I'm saying? So pound for pound. And so, nigga, that's why you see them fighting for their shit today. Talking about because they know where they at. They know where they fucking at. Them people's didn't, since the motherfucking World War II and shit, this, that, and the third, man, them motherfuckers making a turnaround over there. You know what I'm saying? And so we weaken to the fact, because we just want to be a nigga maid and a nigga butler. We just want to come in, you know what I'm saying, and make the crumbs. So when he falls, then here these motherfuckers come, the new goddamn slave masters. You know what I'm saying? This shit is totally fucking ridiculous, man. That niggas think like that and understanding, goddamn it, that gas is the only motherfucker, global African supremacy. A lot of people say, even when I say black, not that black power, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But that gas, you know what I'm saying? Global African supremacy. Have it in your mind that you must be supreme. Not no motherfucker, that's why, I Pan-African nationalism, that shit don't say enough to me. Plus that pan shit, all that goat shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So when you say supreme, nigga, that mean, nigga, ain't nothing greater than you, nigga. Wherever I'm at, nigga, I'm supreme. If it's in economics, nigga, I'm supreme in my community and in my nation. And if I'm not, then I got to have my own nation. You know what I'm saying? And that is really, in reality, the only motherfucking blueprint for black people at this motherfucking time. So no matter how deep you in, I don't give a fuck how deep you in. I don't give a fuck how far down the wrong road you done went. The reality is you must turn your motherfucking ass around and go the right way. That's just the bottom motherfucking line. The niggas that want to let them go on. And we're not going to beg no motherfucker, to live and to survive. Bitch, if you want to go on down there, listen, nigga, you are die. When you get down there, you see every motherfucker is against you. You gonna wish you had went the other motherfucking way. All these niggas out here would think they got money right now. That shit gonna change, nigga. You gonna be a dot everywhere you go, motherfucker. The 99.9% of the motherfuckers gonna be the other motherfucker, nigga. And your ass is next. Once they try to get rid of the little man, the little woman, nigga, they ass is next. So, they thinking that they can move on without empowering the black community, their own community, what they most definitely wrong about that. So their time is coming, and I don't understand why they don't see that. You see what I'm saying? And so today, it's all about gas. And how do you bring about global African supremacy? TAC, T-A-C, total African control. Total African control of what? Economics, the education, the defense of the damn community. That's another motherfucking thing. Why these peoples is doing all the fucking shit they doing to us. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas are splintered. And that's what Hate to see the shit that's going splinter. You know what I'm saying? Just splinter. And while niggas is up here bumping their motherfucking gums, the enemies are sliding in and out, doing all type of dumb shit. You know, it's one thing to correct motherfuckers when it's necessary, but how we do this shit to where, you know, I could check my motherfucking brother and still keep the motherfucking enemy on the outside. But niggas ain't got no motherfucking rules to the motherfucking game today. And that's why, nigga, they don't understand power. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's ways of doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas that need to be cleaned up, you can get cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Look at what the white boy do. Look at motherfuckers, Jimmy Hoffa. Motherfuckers ain't found that motherfucker yet. They ain't go up on no motherfucking internet say shit. Ain't said a motherfucking thing. Nothing. They ain't found that motherfucker yet. They got about 10, 20 motherfucking places where they say that motherfucker is at. Nobody know. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can get cleaned up if they need to be cleaned up and leave it at that. Motherfuckers ain't got to be out here with all this frivolous motherfucking talking about what it's a different day and age out here, man. Reality-wise, but we talking about motherfuckers that supposedly, you know, of a uplifting mind. You know, we supposed to be the righteous. You know, that's why I don't even want to hear, you know, it's consciousness and shit, but is it right action going along with that? You know what I'm saying? It got to be some right action. You know what I'm saying? Consciousness and niggas is conscious of bullshit today. The conscious community is conscious of nothing but bullshit and garbage. There's still a community that is, and I don't label them the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? This is the revolutionary black power community. This is the gas movement. You understand what I'm saying? These is Africans that understand the reality of where they at. And if they don't do something today with the energy that they got today, they leaving their babies in, you know, in a boiling pot. You understand what I'm saying? So when motherfuckers understand where they at, motherfuckers ain't got no time to be frivolously fucking with no low energy niggas. Knowing the reality that you got to spend your life, you understand, for your family and for your babies. Because when your ass get ready to go on the ground and them babies look down and say, Papa, what you leave us, man? What should we do? Motherfucker, you look up and nigga, you ain't got no answer. What kind of shit is that? Because you done spent your motherfucking time frivolously fucking with all these low energy niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Wasted your life. You ain't did nothing but wasted your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? So today we got to get on that gas, nigga. We got to get on that global African supremacy. So, and you know, it goes back to the 10 commandments of a black revolutionary. It goes back to the control of thought. You know what I'm saying? You got to know to keep that bread in your motherfucking pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do some things, but set some goals. You know what I'm saying? Set some goals and shit. Say, you know what? You know, I'm going to do some things for myself because you can't go insane. But you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to grind, nigga, and I'm going to put me 10 stacks up in this bitch. You understand? I'm going to do that. I'm going to get 10 stacks, put that shit on up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll do something for myself. You know what I'm saying? And after I do some shit, you know, and kick back for a month, then I'm back on the grind. Nigga, when I come back, nigga, I got 20, got 30, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, you grind and then you have some fun. Then, but you got a plan to do something with that shit. That's good. Fuck another nigga. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't doing it all together, that don't mean it ain't no progress right now. Because nigga got to get their mind right for it to be. But as an individual, if each individual is doing something, even if they doing for themselves for the right reason, the impact still gonna be felt throughout the community. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I say, you know, people say, why we can't fuck getting it, bitch. Take care of your business, nigga. How you living? You got something to, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, nigga, start with your personal self. You know what I'm saying? Keep your resources out the man's hand. Keep that shit up. Make it a sin, nigga. Make it to where, nigga. But, you know, once you start accumulating, nigga, once you start accumulating, see, that'll make you continue to move forward. See, if you ain't gonna stop, You know, real niggas know. When you see that first 10, nigga, you're going to be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Let me get another one. Nigga, and then when another one come in, you know what I'm saying? What break the habit, nigga, is that really that first motherfucking major accomplishment. That's the main one. That's the main motherfucking one, is that first one. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, everybody out there stack them 10. You know, stack your 10, nigga. And when you see it and you understand it, if you keep on your, nigga, that's gonna make you stay in the right lane right there. But if you ain't got shit, nigga, you gonna be on a low frequency, you know, just let me get a little $10 so I can get me a sack. Nigga, that's bullshit. Nigga, you in a slave mentality. You know what I'm saying? And so when you see motherfucker and you know you're moving, you stacking, you keeping it out. You know, that's 10 stack that could have went in the man hand. And if you think, nigga, it's 1,000 motherfuckers, 10,000 motherfuckers in the United States did that. You see what I'm saying? We did that. Even though we still in the 1%. That's still in the 1%. So you see where that's going. But you got to get the ball rolling some way, some motherfucking hot. You know, and then while you stacking, then you already thinking about the other plan. What am I gonna do with this shit? I'm not gonna say everything to do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna start to, you know, to grow in your own mind. Nigga, don't spit that shit out here. I'm giving you some, you know, some generalized information, the realistical information that you can use in your life today. Stack your 10, nigga, however, whatever, nigga. Nigga, listen here. It's do or die in this bitch. You know, stack your 10. Then, you know, then you have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and rest a little and get right back. Nigga, as soon as you get right back on your motherfucking grind, nigga, stack your 10 more. Stack your 10 more. Stack your motherfucking 10 more. You know what I'm saying? Then when that shit come in, then, you know, the idea of what to do with it, you're going to be building while the money building, while the resources building. You know, that's what we're talking about with having a program. Who am I? What is my destiny? How I'm going to get there? Who I'm going to take with me and who the fuck I'm going to leave behind when I get ready to go? And and then number 5, what should I have with me when the fuck I show up to where I'm going? Keep the shit moving. Do you hear me? See, I didn't give y'all that one because I was waiting on to give you that. You see what I'm saying? Who am I? What is my destiny? How I'm going to get there? Who the fuck I'm going to take with me? Who the fuck I'm going to leave behind when I get ready to go? And what the fuck I should have with me when I show up to where the fuck I'm going? Because I'm going to start this shit all over again. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. Ain't no time to be sleeping. Nigga got to get the fuck up and make moves every motherfucking day. If you slip up a motherfucking day, you got to get up more enthused because you got to make some shit up. You got to make up some goddamn ground. You see what I'm saying? Today, we dealing with the land because we know that that land is the basis of independence. That comes from Malcolm X. Land is the basis of independence. We can't talk about no nationhood. How the fuck is you talking about nationhood? We talking about land is the basis of nationhood. If you ain't got no motherfucking land, you ain't got no nation. You ain't got no land, you ain't got no motherfucking independence. If you ain't got no land where you the motherfucking supreme authority on that motherfucking land, nigga, you's a slave in another motherfucking land who do. That's just reality, nigga. That's just reality. All these niggas talking about they gonna go down and fill some motherfucking applications out for sovereignty. You don't fill out no motherfucking application for no goddamn sovereignty, nigga. What kind of motherfucking shit is that? When you talking about supreme, you talking about sovereignty. When you say you sovereign, that means you the supreme nigga in the land. I'm not taking shit for no nigga to stamp it, bitch, because I'm the nigga at the top. If you the nigga at the top and you sovereign, how do you take an application to another motherfucker that's gonna stamp it official? And the motherfucker that stamped that bitch official can unstamp the motherfucker. And these niggas fill them out and take it down there to the man. What kind of shit is that? You niggas don't understand what power is. Motherfucking man that's in power, he ain't filling out shit. Nigga, he going over in other motherfuckers' land. nigga, and telling them, nigga, get your ass up out of power. We don't want you. You ain't the man for us. You know what I'm saying? Going in other man's land. Nigga, you think they give a fuck about a piece of paper? And when they going in other motherfucking land saying, step down, bitch, before we show up over there, nigga, and do what's necessary because you out of, you know, you not falling in line or how we want this shit to go. So when you look at how these motherfuckers operating all over the motherfucking place, it show you where niggas' minds is at. You know what I'm saying? It show you where niggas' minds is at, you know, and where their ass is gonna end up in the long run. So does that mean you run straight into a motherfucker? No, that don't mean run straight into a motherfucker. Because, you know, mentally, you understand, niggas is a minority. I ain't say we was physically a minority, but mentally a nigga is a minority. So you still got to fight guerrilla warfare with a motherfucker, mental guerrilla warfare. You understand what I'm saying? You hitting and running, nigga. You understand? You in and out, nigga. Nigga throw motherfucking smokes, bomb, nigga, and turn around and nigga up out of there. Nigga don't even know where you done went. That's how you got to operate in this world, nigga. You understand? And even then they coming for you. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is when you know that the motherfucker got an objective to see our people, motherfucker, you know, 40 million Africans in a motherfucking casket, then you know that there's only one thing for you to do. You understand what I'm saying? There's only one motherfucking thing for you to do, and that's to fight, nigga. But how do you fight, nigga? You fight with the truth. You fight with reality. And motherfuckers got to go back and rediscover the great master teachers because they taught things that is so valuable today that we need today that niggas have lost or even don't even know about. You know, quit wasting your time watching these niggas. Try to, you know, if you can, listen to me what I say. You know what I'm saying? Watch you some Sarah now. Don't got to do that. Got to do that. Got to do that. I don't give a fuck with no nigga. You know, when I go live, I know what the fuck I'm dropping. Real motherfucker gonna peep. And even if he don't peep it out loud, he might hate, he might do. That bitch going behind the scene, that nigga gonna work. He say, God damn, that nigga done gave me something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with the God now and go back to make sure you got some collard on you. You got to have collard. You know what I'm saying? You got to have Malcolm. You got to have Marcus. You got to have Dr. Ben. You got to have Dr. Clark. You know what I'm saying? You got to have it. And then you got to go to Africa, nigga, and look at some of them revolutionary teachers. And we'll get into that at a later date. You know what I'm saying? But niggas today, we talking about land and how much land we own. We ain't got no land. They didn't, and we ain't talking about not only all the motherfucking all the inventions that been stolen from our people. You understand? What about the motherfucking land? You know, they got this documentary that I'm gonna watch. It's I just peeped it. It's called Banished. Banished. If you ain't watched it, you know what I'm saying? You might want to, and when you put Banished in, put documentary behind it. You know what I'm saying? Put documentary, and it's talking about how white people then ran black people off all they motherfucking land that our ancestors owned. You know what I'm saying? All these racist motherfucking domestic terrorists. They don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They making it look like our people never tried to stand up and correct slavery. This is nonsense. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking nonsense. And we got to let these motherfuckers know, we know what y'all done done. All that shit trying to show black people as inferior people that didn't, you know, and all we done is, you know, they showed, you know, how we kill each other and it's still not on the level that these people is killing their own goddamn people. You know, blowing us, and it's still a desperate situation, but they blow our shit up way out of proportion. And then seeing a lot of that shit, you know, we become disgruntled with our people. You know what I'm saying? We become disgruntled for no unnecessary reason other than we believe what motherfuckers is saying about us without checking the motherfucking facts. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling you, never let another nigga count your pockets. Because if you do, nigga, you gonna always come up short. That's it. Quit letting these niggas count your numbers and all of that shit. You know, talking about our babies was, you know, wilding out. And some of them is in certain pockets. but it's through the frustration, nigga, of not having what you need. That's the reality. And if we, it's not about no job, nigga, it's about the reality. We are a nation without nationhood. You understand the necessity? We too grown for in this bitch working for another motherfucker. Bitch, we know our spirit and DNA let us know, nigga, we built the pyramids, nigga, we king. We not working for nothing that's over. Fuck that. It's over. We not coming from out the kitchen with no aprons on and no butler shit serving you motherfuckers no more. It's over. That's the reality. And our DNA is telling us that. And, the babies and our people is going crazy because, the reality is they know they should be doing something far greater than what the fuck they do, but they can't explain it. You see what I'm saying? Many of the babies don't know nothing about it, and these niggas ain't doing nothing to teach them. You understand the reality? They too busy up here with dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Dumb, silly motherfucking niggas. That's all the fuck they is. You know what I'm saying? The babies out here saying, and so the only thing you can say to the babies and the young, oh, they doing this, oh, they doing that. Motherfucker ain't pulling this bitch. You ain't left them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker is in this bitch 2019, and we just went over, the fact that black people is slated to have zero motherfucking wealth, and we ain't got none now. I don't want to talk about no 2053. Nigga, if we stay in this predicament, close the casket. Close the motherfucking casket. You understand what I'm saying? We has got to turn this shit around now. That in that article is misleading because 2050, we don't have shit now. You understand what I'm saying? Be 100 with your family. We don't have no motherfucking wealth at now. You understand what I'm saying? That wealth is dick, and fuck the wealth. Power. Quit letting them motherfuckers, even that. Some motherfuckers say, I ain't rich, I'm wealthy. Bitches, you're powerful, though. Nigga, I done seen a lot of rich and wealthy motherfuckers get their ass snatched the fuck up by the power to be. You see the white boy that own the Patriots? See him? They don't give a fuck about him neither. You understand what I'm saying? Bitch, you going down. You in a Chinese place, nigga. You in there, nigga, what they call them motherfuckers when you patronizing motherfucking human trafficking, nigga. You in there part of the motherfucking sex trafficking, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker, so they got his ass. You understand what I'm saying? So you can be wealthy, you can have all that, but the powers to be gonna bring his motherfucking ass to his knees. To his knees. You see what I'm saying? And so that's, we got to understand even that misconception. Being rich, fuck being wealthy, it's about being powerful today. Having the mechanism and power. Listen, let me tell you what power is. And I'm going to get to the land shit because we got to warm up today. Power is when you can make a motherfucker do something that he don't like and love it. He gonna love it. You can make him do it. You understand what I'm saying? You can make a motherfucker dance while he doing it. And he gonna do it and he gonna smile while the fuck he doing it. That's power. You understand what I'm saying? That's power. You can grumble, nigga, do this, that, and the third. But if your ass say any more, bitch, you can get your shit. You know how the motherfucker you work for and shit? Bitch, you can get your shit and get the fuck on up out of here. Bye. Bye, motherfucker. You can go on back to the hood, nigga, and be broke. See, that's power. You understand what I'm saying? Where you can't pay your motherfucking bills, you can't do a motherfucking thing. That motherfucker got power over you. You understand what I'm saying? That includes the motherfucking wealthy. The wealthy motherfucking niggas is walking on eggshell. When they went and took motherfucking Bill Cosby, all them niggas tiptoeing. It don't matter how much money them motherfuckers got. Them motherfuckers thinking back by the time, a nigga did, when I did this, that, and the third, one of them motherfuckers even, it make a nigga can't go to sleep at motherfucker. That's why niggas walk a straight motherfucking line because it's so much, when niggas would try to pull you down in anything, any frivolous relationship with a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? And that motherfucker ain't 100. And even then, it's certain shit you do not do. You do not do. You understand what I'm saying? You do not motherfucking do. It's a day and age where any and everything can be used against your ass. Nigga, you got to walk upright, nigga. And in walking upright and knowing there's no door for a motherfucker to come, the only way that motherfucker can come is straight ahead. You don't want no motherfucker coming out the back and over the motherfucker, look a motherfucker in his eye and deal with it. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what power is. Power ain't no, I got a couple dollars and I could go to the Gucci and get the white man clothes to put on my back so I can walk around out here like the #1 monkey of the year and shit. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Power when you can bring hundreds of thousands of black people up out of poverty, nigga, and give them some and make dreams come true by giving African people land and careers and, you know, giving their babies, you know, opportunities of land and careers, you know, in their own nation. That's power. You understand? Anything else, nigga, you's a slave in another man's land who got the power to do that and doing it for his own people. And nigga is mad at the white man for doing that. I'm not mad. I know his nature. I know the elements of power. You understand what I'm saying? And so he not supposed to do that because he know goddamn well if I'm in power, I'm going to do the same goddamn thing for my people. You ain't getting shit. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. And they already understand that. And they laugh at us as a people because we still asking them motherfuckers for shit that they not going to give. You should know by now that you going to have to take it. Motherfuckers still got these grandiose plans. Niggas is still, you know, with these frivolous plans that's not going to change the bottom line. The bottom line is they know we slated. We already have nothing. But we'll go with the 1053. Nigga, we are slated to have nothing. We got Hispanics is coming in here at a greater number every motherfucking year, while our numbers, even though we are, you know, expanding our numbers, they bringing them motherfuckers in from over the border. You understand? They can bring them in by the millions and millions and millions and millions to where they're already 10 million over. What happens when they become 20 and 25 million and 30 million overs? You understand what I'm saying? Where it's 2 to goddamn 1. You know what I'm saying? We outnumber 2 to goddamn 1 and it's still rising and rising and motherfucking rising. You understand what I'm saying? This is where we at today. You know what I'm saying? So where do we see ourselves? I know I got my own, but we as a people got, as we say it individually, who am I? What is my destiny? How I'm gonna get there? Who the fuck I'm gonna take with me? Who the fuck I'm gonna leave behind when I get ready to go? You know what I'm saying? And what should I have with me when I show up to where the fuck I'm going? Because so I got to start this shit all over again. You see what I'm saying? We got to say that as a damn people. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. There is only one answer. And I'll look any black leader in a motherfucking face with the numbers. And that bitch can't say a motherfucking thing. And I'm going to say, this is the bottom line. This is where we at, nigga. This is where we at. Now, whatever the fuck plan you got, tell me, how's it going to change that bottom line? That's it. That's it, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about nothing. How does it change that bottom line? We're going to have slated to have nothing. And then when you ain't got nothing, you in the way. You in the way, nigga. You can't have no 5, 10 niggas at the table getting money and one motherfucker ain't getting nothing. You know, you begging all the motherfucking time. Nigga, you washing dishes, you doing, and you expendable, nigga, because we could get another nigga to do that. We could break backs, nigga, and it's another nigga that'll love to come in and take that motherfucker. You expendable, nigga. You expendable at this time. So any plan that any motherfucker got out there, you understand what I'm saying? The question you ask that motherfucker, this is where we at. This is where the fuck we gonna be. We don't have power. We don't have land and ain't gonna get none. Because I ain't even got into it. Ain't gonna get none. because the white boy ain't gonna sell it to you. That's the facts, because they know that land is the basis of independence and nation. So if he sold you the motherfucking land, he would lose his power. So he's not gonna do that. So you don't have no land. Quit saying you buying land. You buying lots. Oh my God, you don't buy land. You don't buy land. You was given land upon the planet that's yours by birthright. Where that at, nigga? You don't buy no motherfucking land. You got land. Where is that land? Why would you buy some shit and you got land on the planet? You understand what I'm saying? So you don't have no land. You in trouble. You in trouble. Because we need to start a nation. We need a nation. We ain't got no land. Okay, you're not gonna build nothing of nigga. You listen, and I love it today. We real G's out here. We know this, nigga. I know it's a lot of niggas. You know what? I know what happened if another nigga try to set up on the block. Okay, you ain't from the block. You ain't from the block, right? And you setting up on the block. Where you come from, nigga? I already know what the end result of that gonna be. Okay? Ain't no nigga coming setting up on no another nigga block, nigga, without some vengeance of, extreme vengeance is gonna be coming your motherfucking way, nigga. So so let's be real. Nigga could get a building, a nigga could get a lot, a nigga could get all of that. You understand what I'm saying? But you ain't getting no land because the land is already owned. We're going to go over that today. So you can get a couple of lots, and there's some family out there. For a black person, you would say, God damn, that motherfucker got some land. I'm going to show you some shit. They're going to hurt your motherfucking feelings, nigga. And just like we, watch that documentary Banished, how these motherfuckers will terrorize you and take your shit. You understand what I'm saying? We have way more land 100 years ago, 150 years than we got right now. You understand what I'm saying? They done terrorized our family to where they had to leave that shit or they died on the goddamn land. Nigga, y'all should look at these major situations in the history of this country where they done punk African people out their goddamn land, out their motherfucking, out of their inventions, out of the labor, out of the reparations. We ain't called these motherfuckers to task about the condition we in. You understand? And that shit then compounded and compounded and compounded and compounded and compounded, where races that wasn't even here when we was here have come over here and got in a better position than we are, because not only is they making money over here off of our monkey ass, and they sending that shit back home, and they nations, they got motherfucking downtowns off the off the goddamn ground. The nation where they come from is still a powerful nation, and if they need some help, they mother country is gonna be gonna have their back. If United States start fucking over Chinese people, the Chinese gonna say something about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna speak up for their people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got shit, nigga. We is out here in the motherfucker where, yeah, we'll get some of our family on the ground, but some of these major nations, I did hear the brother down in South Africa, and that show you they know the situation. And they know these motherfuckers got the land and stole the land, then murdered to keep the land. You can't go ask that much because he's not coming up off of it. So what do? You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at on that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to this information. I want y'all niggas to know the plan, know the situation. You can come up, once you know the situation, nigga, it ain't hard for no motherfucker. Listen to me. You will not educate your way about this. Motherfucker, every nigga, if it's 44 million niggas in America, all 44 million of them motherfuckers can have a PhD. And you because he hire your ass. He has the 99.9% of the wealth, and the only way you gonna get, and whatever you make, he could give niggas $100,000. See, that's what fucks them niggas' heads up, because he could give a motherfucker $100,000. He can give a PhD $100,000, and to niggas, that's money. But to him, that shit ain't nothing. Nigga, these crackers got $100,000, nigga, in they sock. Man, get the fuck out of here. These niggas is on, you know what I'm saying, gambling with $1 million chips, nigga. What the fuck is y'all niggas talk gambling, nigga? Motherfucker come to with $1 million motherfucking chips. So what they do, they starve a nigga till he really don't understand the reality of where he at. You ain't never had none. Give a nigga 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, $1 million. We'll give you a couple of you motherfuckers $1 million to make a nigga look like he can. $1 million ain't shit. Do you understand? Did you hear what I just said? And I'm gonna bring that back. The top 10 motherfuckers on the Forbes motherfucking most rich list got more money than motherfucking most nations. 10 motherfuckers, okay? So you can give a motherfucker $1 million motherfucking dollars. See, we don't understand because they done starved us and they done beat us to where, you know, the whole population been impoverished and, you know, just nothing. No shoes, no houses, no nothing. To where they could give a motherfucker 100,000, 150,000. Motherfucker feel like, but that 150,000 and all the motherfuckers in the United States that's in the 150,000, woo-de-woo, nigga, that shit is in the 1% with the rest of the other motherfucker. So it's an illusion because you don't understand how rich and how powerful these motherfuckers is. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to balance that shit. That shit don't mean nothing. Family, I love your effort. That's not knocking your effort. I'm trying to get you the most for your effort. I'm trying to get you to, you know, so that in your life, your effort, as great as you are, you get the most for your life. Your babies inherit the most for your life. Okay? And that's not enough. That's not enough. Let me deal with some things. Let me deal with some things, family. Let me get a little water, and I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to get right into this. This shit crazy right here. Let me get some water, family. I'm going to be working with y'all on this blueprint, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have it, you know, where, you know, you could get with the general, you know, and I can look at where you at. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you can, you know, believe me, give me a call and shit when I get it set up. And nigga, I could look, you know, we could look at some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a plan. That's going to take a lot of effort. You know what I'm saying? But if I get it working like I need it to working, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to help my family get up out there because I'm doing it for myself and my own family. But I know damn well I don't want to go nowhere where my people ain't there. And I want my people to be just as happy and empowered as I am. You know, because that's the only way we can have the protection. You understand? When we all empowered and we all got some stake in the reality, then we all, you know, but when you ain't got no stake in the reality, you don't even know the reality, we in trouble. You understand? You got too many vagabonds down fighting and slobbing all out, you know, savage and shit, zombie-minded niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what they wanted. That's exactly what the fuck they get. Let me share this page. Let me share this page. We're about to go to work. We're about to go to work. Here we is. Here we is, right here. Let me turn my phone on, get this monitor pop. We talking about, I'm getting this from inequality.org. If you want to go behind the God, look it up, go right on here. You need to. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk to me. We're going to talk to, our historical divinity. We're going to put that, but we got to also talk about how the hell do we reobtain our divinity. You know what I'm saying? And our power at the same damn time. Okay? So here we talking about the 5 largest landowners in America, all white, own more rural land than all of Black America combined. Did you hear that? Okay, I'm gonna go over that. Now I'm getting my phone. The 5 largest landowners, 5. You see, we got 43 million. It could be a little more than that. You know what I'm saying? It could be 50 million. Never let them count your numbers. Whatever they tell you, they done knock something off of it. You know what I'm saying? They say it's 43. It might be more like 53. That's why they want to flood all these damn Mexicans in here, because you might be bigger than what they want you to know. You see what I'm saying? So you know damn well he ain't gonna never tell the truth. Okay? Let me get my phone up so I can see how we rocking out there. And then we're gonna go hard. We're gonna go hard, family. We're gonna go hard. There we go. There we go. And again, whoever out there, you getting information from, get that information. But also ask them, how does it affect this reality? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't asking that goddamn question, you understand what I'm saying? Then, you setting yourself up. You setting yourself up. Now, listen to this. This tiny group, okay, a band that will fit comfortably in a mid-sized sedan, owns more than 9 million acres. Listen to this. While all of the African American population combined, over 40 million people, own just 8 million acres. Okay? Listen to this. Now, I'm going to go over that again. Okay? I'm going to start at the top for my family. The 5 largest landowners in America, all white, own more rural land than all of Black America combined. This tiny group, a band that would fit comfortably in any mid-sized sedan, owns more than 9 million acres, while all of African American population combined, over 40 million people, own just 8 million acres. The most recent report released by the United States Department of Agriculture, who owns the land, offers these statistics and more. It exposes America's massive disparity in land ownership. Okay? African Americans, despite making up 13% of the population, and I'm sick of that, because goddamn, believe me, man, I when I was in college, man, listen here, I slipped up on a white professor. Have you ever been thinking in your mind some shit so powerful that your mouth blurted that shit out without your mind telling your mouth to move? My motherfucking mouth say, this woman, because I think it was political science. I'm a motherfucking genius, bitch. You're not gonna play me. I'm listening to everything the white woman was saying. And so we in here reading about polls and shit. How you take a poll and I remember exactly what they were saying about polls. That polls is damn near only good at the time in which you take something can happen in 24 hours. In 10 hours, that can completely change the viewpoint of people. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a poll is damn near only as good as, you know, a set time period in which you take it. So we sitting up here and this shit was back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And the one I seen in the political science book where it was said even back then that black people was third. I say, you know what I'm saying? Even then, they have been saying it so long. Even before I got into college, I was hearing them say that shit when I was in school. You know what I'm saying? We 13%. And man, in my mind, you know, I was just as motherfucking black power then as I was now. And I probably was as, you know, I didn't have no platform. So I was always, you know, very vocal out in the open, like nigga on the street, at the college campus and everything. And so when that white woman said that shit, man, in my mind, I said, that's bullshit. But goddamn it, it came out my mouth. And you know, in my mind, I said to myself, I say, Seth, did that shit just come out your mouth? And when everybody in the class turned around and looked at me, you understand what I'm saying? And then the teacher was on the chalkboard. She turned around and looked at me. And the reason why I said that shit, because it was a motherfucking poll. I said, and the poll was taken back in the 70s sometime. I say, bitch, you just taught us that a poll is only good as a certain amount of time after the poll was taken. Bitch, it's 1999. You got a motherfucking poll up from 1978. Bitch, talking about we 13. You ain't updated that shit yet. So I blurted out, nigga, that we was third. You know, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. That bitch gave me a D. That bitch had it out for me after that. She didn't know, you know, I should have went on ahead and dropped that motherfucking class then because it was a wrap. But it says African Americans, despite making up 13% of the population, owns less than 1% of rural land in this country. The combined value of this land is $14 billion. Okay? White Americans, by comparison, own more than 90% of U.S. land amounting to 856 million acres with a total worth of over $1 trillion. Okay? Over $1 trillion. Now listen to this. CNN founder Ted Turner, who owns over 2 million acres of land, according to Forbes magazine. Okay? In other words, one person, okay, Ted Turner, one person owns nearly a quarter of what all Black Americans combined own in rural land, okay? Turner's 2 million acres are spread across New Mexico, Colorado, Montana, Florida, and several other states. Combined, his land holdings constitute a land mass 3 times greater than the state of Rhode Island, okay? The racial disparity in rural land ownership has deep historical roots based not just in chattel slavery, but in the post-slavery period as well, after emancipation. Black farmers tended to be tenants of wealthy white landowners working for sub-poverty wages and doing mostly subsistent farming. Average land ownership for Black farmers peaked in 1910, according to the agricultural census, with about 16 to 19 acres, okay? In contrast, Black farmers own just 1.5 million acres of arable land in 1997, okay? 1.5 million of arable land in 1997, okay? In many cases, The land African Americans lost over the 20th century was expropriated in one form or another and not sold freely. They took it. Okay? Took it. One way or another. Taxes, whatever. Terrorism, whatever. They don't talk about the goddamn Ku Klux Klan and what the fuck they did to get niggas and steal. They don't talk about Rosewood and goddamn Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shit, they done built a goddamn stadium on goddamn Black Wall Street, half of Black Wall Street. That's crazy than a motherfucker. In 2007, in the 2007 documentary Banished, filmmaker Marco Williams described numerous examples of white mobs forcing out African-American farmers and taking their land. This outright stealing, intimidation, and violence had a devastating impact on Black wealth ownership. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. And I'm going to come back about and get back in motherfuckers' face when we talking about not, getting in these bitches because they punking niggas. What you got, you ain't even got enough, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even got enough manhood. You understand? To keep your shit. You niggas ain't got enough, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, and the manhood, we talking about not just manhood, but we ain't got enough brotherhood, enough familyhood, enough nationhood, that if a motherfucker try to ride that, we rolling with our family not to seize this shit. And then when the whole family roll like Tulsa, they willing to bomb the whole motherfucking city. They done took it. We had some that they done took. We can. And so when we look at the predicament, and they make it seem like, we ain't, we did fight at many times. But we lost, and we lost because, look, we see we is in a situation that we just cannot win in. You can't win in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And once you understand that you flip the motherfucking table. But I don't want no more hands, because you got all the motherfucking, so why would I tell you to deal me? See, that's changing the motherfucking, chairs on the sinking ship. You know what I'm saying? They just said that one white boy got 25% of rural land. Niggas ain't got no land inside the cities neither. So don't be fooled by that. You understand? The majority of the land in the city is owned by the city. That's facts. And the motherfucking white boy run the city. You understand what I'm saying? The federal, the state, and the motherfucking city. Those cities that was predominantly Black, nigga, y'all, we had an opportunity to do something magnificent, but we didn't understand. We just wanted to be the best servant. We just wanted to put on the maid apron and go out there and be the best nigga for the white boy. But we did not understand that, nigga, we don't have no power. We don't have no aspirations of nationhood. And that's the only thing that's going to give every Black person the ability to fulfill their destiny. So when we ask the question, we might have our own personal destiny, but that's going to lead us back to our people. You understand? Because we're going to understand, in order to fulfill our destiny, you're going to have some protection, nigga. You're going to have nation. You're going to have your family that got your back. Nigga, you're not going to go out in a world of people that don't look like you and thinking you're going to thrive. That shit is not going to happen. You see what I'm saying? So when you get ready to go and you say, what is my destiny? How I'm going to get there? Who the fuck I'm going to take with me? Who the fuck I'm going to leave behind when I get ready to go? And when I get there, what the fuck I'm going to have when I show up to where I'm going? You're going to have your people that's on the same like mind with you, so y'all can come together and support one another and protect one another. Nationhood is what protects the people. If you do not have nationhood, you do not have protection. That's it. So they can come and punk you, take your fucking land, steal your land, murder your grandfather, murder your uncles, murder, and I'm not done, fam, murder your fam, and just like they did Malcolm X.